Hey, welcome back. We're back in the Wandering Village on top of our Onbu Rao, and he's still walking along. He's coming up on some food. I think that's where we left off last time. We've given him the eat command, so hopefully when he gets there, he'll actually eat. Let's take a look and see. I need Onbu research for a lot of this other stuff. Heal shroom would be nice, but let's see. I do want the scavenger hut, so let's start with that so we can start pulling in resources from the outside. But last time when we left off, there was a transmission. Let's see what's going on. Antenna, it's working. It's actually working. We have just received our first transmission. Hello, hear me? If you please. We hear you, but the signal is rather bad. Could you please repeat? You, Onbu, talk, blueprint, upgrade, antenna. Hello? Hello? We've lost the signal. But it looks like they managed to send us something. Let's see here. It appears to be a blueprint of an upgrade for our antenna tower. Just like they said, an upgrade for this thing we just dug up out of the ground a few days ago. You know, he makes a good point. I kind of like Theodore. I'm really not sure about this. How in the world would anyone have access to this kind of technology? Don't be so skeptical now, dear. Everything has worked out so far, hasn't it? But I don't think we can find the materials the blueprint calls for on our Onbu. We should keep an eye out for any landmarks on the ground and send scavengers there. Once we've completed the upgrade, we might be able to reestablish contact. Considering the fact that they mentioned Onbu, they might have even more invaluable information. All right, well, that's all well and good. We'll work on getting that tower up and running today. Currently, though, we have been working on some other stuff. Our research is coming along for the scavenger hunt, so we'll leave that. Onbu is almost at the food. Let's see. And hopefully he'll stop and eat something. But we do need to get him some other stuff here. We've got 3 free workers. Let's see if they'll actually pick these mushrooms here. There we go. We've got mushrooms growing. We've got a farm growing. We have, well, let's send somebody to get that bush. We would hate to lose that bush there, wouldn't we? And let's see, we're gonna have to, how are we doing here? We're still clearing stuff out pretty quickly with these wood cutters. That's not bad. Let's move it in maybe a little closer. There we go. That's fine. Did he stop and... He must have stopped on his own. Onbu eats. Okay, good. Good. We can at least count on him to eat on his own. What research do we have? We have scavenger hunt. We have building upgrades. We have a sawmill. But we could do, you know what? Let's come back here and pick up some of this stuff. We've got all of the crops. Let's do landscaping because that will help with the overall happiness. Right now, it's not doing great. Oh, it's because the nauseating smell because we just went through that food patch. They don't much care for it. Okay, none down there. We'll tell them to go do something else. What else do we have? Research. Oh, okay. That's what they were working on. That's perfectly fine. Maybe we should make our way out to the back here. How many? We have 6 free workers. We could definitely pick up the pace on some of this stuff here. How's our water supply doing? Idle workers, we want resources. Water, 166. Are we pulling in water? Are these both full? No, that one's not full. I feel like we could use another one. Maybe 2. That way we just know that we have the stuff for it. We also need to find some more herbs, which I'm not seeing any herbs out here at the moment. Let's see. We've got berry bushes here and there, but no herbs at the moment. Well, that leaves us 3 herbs shy. And yeah, that's gonna be buildings with red flag. Oh, we need a worker there to pull in more water. And then they can build this and get another worker with more water. Anbu, is there anything that we need to build while we wait? Oh, we can build the feeding trebuchet, which has to go up here somewhere. Let's see. Can we move this? Actually, if I took this rock out, I could probably put one in that encompasses this whole thing. But for now, we'll put the feeding trebuchet there. That'll do it just fine. Still have 7 out of 10. We've got to find... Let's see. Ah, scavenger hunt. That's what we needed. Let's get you... How about here? And then we can start sending scavengers into various places. Go ahead and do that. Is it still due to the smell? No. Needs housing food quality. Okay, well, maybe we should get a kitchen after this if we can just find those last herbs. Are there any more? Maybe I should change? Let's see. Do I have a kitchen option? Yeah, I have a kitchen option. Yes, there we go. We haven't even really started that, so now they can start it. We'll get a kitchen, and maybe that'll help with some of the mood here. Let's connect those in. You can go here. We'll get 2 people. And let's open, and we'll say, what can we pull in? That's some bread. That's more bread. I don't have the stuff for that. You know what? These bring us extra food. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh, Anbu is asleep. That's okay. Rao can sleep for a bit. He'll be okay. We need iron ore, though, for our next... Aha! You know, sometimes if you just wait long enough, stuff will show up. And let's say that that is all super high priority there. All right, we've got the kitchen. Let's go back to landscaping. We'll need that. And that gets us our herbs for this. Red flag. Oh, that's because you don't have any stones. Let's put you down here. No. Here. No. There. That'll work. Come get stones from there. This guy, they need somebody for a feeding trebuchet. And we'll get our decorations here in just a second. Anbu needs food. So, you know, I can't see any food coming either way. So, tell you what, let's go north. Of course, Anbu doesn't trust me. That's okay. Waiting decision. Give them some of our water. Sure, they can have 50 water. I've got plenty of it. I got glass and iron. There we go. That's what we needed. We've got our research. And let's see, what else can we do? Do we want heal shroom? No, I feel like we need the Anbu thing that gives Anbu knowledge. Maybe I already have it. Feeding trebuchet, Anbu kitchen, Anbuologist. That's what we need. We'll work toward that. Getting some of those in there. Open map. And we'll send somebody there. We should be getting a ton of water all at once. Let's go ahead and... we have... oh, nope, that's scavenger. We have some decorations. Let's do one there. What else? What other decorations do we have? Street lantern. Do a street lantern. And then we'll do one more decoration. Oh, we'll do another small bush. There you go. And that should give us 3, which will make them a little bit happier about living in the flop houses. I know they're not the best of flop houses. Go north. Come on, Anbu. Alright, well, you live with what you get. Do we have our kitchen yet? I still don't see the Anbu kitchen, which we are definitely going to need here. So while that goes through there, mycologist, heal shroom, rock trumpet, stonemason, town square, village doctor, herbalist, fishery, well, Anbu kitchen. So I need to finish the Anbuologist and then go on to the kitchen. Okay. That's what it is. Then we can feed poor Rao. Hopefully he doesn't starve beforehand. We'll take the extra stuff. Glass and iron. Upgrade the antenna tower. We should be able to do that. Upgrade. Improved antenna. That should be enough. They're back. Can I go here? What are these? I don't have the stuff to send them there. I don't have the stuff to send them there. I don't have the stuff to send them anywhere, it looks like. Because we need scavenging rations, which I believe we need a kitchen for. Don't think I have one of those researched yet, so we've kind of... let's do that for a second. That's getting upgraded. And... They're working on that. The stone... Okay, they need stone for the Anbuologist. The woodcutters are starting their way down here. There you go. We have plenty of wood just kind of hanging around. There we go. Let's get all these while we wait. We'll get the bushes pulled up so they can be replanted. We're definitely getting mushrooms. That's fine. We just need to complete the research on this. Nomads. They're working on that. Well, they're sort of working on that. I don't know. Oh, they need the ore. That's why. This is full. We can send them to do something else again. Let's see. Well, got a farm. How are you doing on temperature? You're okay. You really need that kitchen. Well, they just took all the stone. What'd you guys take all the stone for? And we'll move up. We'll cut that tree down. Just and remove. We'll take these particular ones while we wait for more. There we go. Where is the kitchen? Okay, we're gonna switch. We have a kitchen. Why can't I build the kitchen? Am I missing a kitchen somewhere? Hint. Not storage. You think? Oh, it's under the food, Eld. Why wouldn't it be under the food? Let's do that, and we will, while we're here, let's remove these rows. There we go. I've been waiting all this time, and I already had it. Okay, what do you got? Yes, I know about you. Are you guys all full? Is that what it is? You're full. You're full. You know what? We'll say pause 2 of you. And you can go find something else to do. Let's get people in the kitchen. And there we go. There's a way to tell them not to eat just the berries. There's a way to tell them, hey, instead of the level 1 food, eat the level 2 food, but it doesn't always work. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can get another one of these. Will you fit there? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Will you fit there? Yep, you can fit there, and you will get the other stuff for us. This is all looking good. You guys are done, so let's move you down. Good. Where'd I put him? Where did I put them? You and... Oh, one of the air wells is probably full. Which we kind of expected. So, we're looking for iron ore. But we can't do anything. No party available. I'll tell you what. Let's unlock that, and we can go get that. Should be fine. We're looking good here. We'll unlock that for some more clay. We still don't need any of those. We're getting more and more berries all the time. We just have to remember to actually pick them up out of the ground and move them over. This one needs people. The last of the people, but we're not making berry. We're making beet soup, so hopefully they'll get the second level of that. There we go. We're up to 38 people. Still have a couple extras left. But I do feel like we could probably use some more water. Make sure we do that. Eating trebuchet, Onbu discipliner. There we go. They're back from there. Can't send them there. Can I send them there? I can send them there. Here, I would like to go southeast. Onbu does not want to follow me at all. Rao is being a pain. But that's okay. I almost think I should use this, but we'll hold off on it for now. Not too much of a reason to. These decoration total 4 out of 3. Wonderful. Okay, hopefully that makes them, 11. Needs are 2. So housing quality is up, food quality is up, food variety is up, decorations are good. Happiness increased by 1. This bonus will decrease in 1 by 1 in 4 days. I don't know why. Maybe there's something going on. Yeah, I know about that one. This one, nothing to gather. There's stuff to gather right there. It's all right. We keep moving around the colony. There's somebody in both of those. On Buologist, we just got to get these rocks, but where do the stones keep going? The stonemason, that's where they're going. The stonemason does do all the work. All right, well, we've got extra people. Let's move you down to here. Mining camp. Let's get another one up here. Get some more stone. We'll get you taken care of. Anywhere else that I can currently go without any of the scavenger rations? I can go here. No, I can't. That's 3. Anywhere? Nope. We'll have to turn you back off again. That's all right. That is a-okay. We'll deal with it. You can go get stone. And you know what? How much stone do we have? Stone slabs. What are you building with these stone slabs? I don't see anything for them to build, so what are they using the stone slabs on? This is just stone. Are they just trying to fill this stone slab up? Is that what it is? They've got 3 left to make. So maybe when they fill this up, we'll see what's going on and see if there's anybody else. See if we can just pause it. It feels like we should be able to. There we go. Now maybe they'll get all the stone that they need. There we go. All right, Onbu needs food. And he needs a little bit of, well, doesn't need that much rest. So, can I go here? Nope. Nope. If I have this, what's my, can I switch to maybe rations? Nope. Mushroom stew. You know what? We'll just pause you for a minute so we get some more berries, because it looks like we're having trouble finding berries at this point. Got more people. Come on, finish that onbuologist. I would like to be able to feed Rao, but they're definitely making that hard. All right, there we go. In the Onbu kitchen. We need... There we go. Onbu kitchen is started, but we have to build the onbuologist. Onbuologist, which has to go way up here near Rao's head. Wood, plank, stone, and clay. Should not be too hard. Plus, there's plenty of people to come up here and build it. There we go. Now they can do their research. They've got stone coming in. And once that's in, Onbu notes. Yep, they just need 10 Onbu notes and we can make some food for Rao, because he definitely needs food. What happened to my other woodcutting camp? Mining camp. Okay, well, you're done mining. That's fine. We'll move you down here. Get some stone from here. That's fine. You can be paused. And then, yeah, that one we know about, so we'll live with what we have there. We need to find more. There's more berries. We need a whole lot more berries. The research has slowed down just a little bit because it seems like we have two resources that we're just fine with, and then one that's just an oddball item that may or may not be there. Also, we should probably take it easy on this. Let's, you know what? If I want to move you over into this area to take out these trees so we can put down another farm here. I believe the two farms can help each other out, but we will find out. It would sure be nice if they actually could. All right, Onbu Kitchen is started, so once that gets going, we'll come back and take a quick look. Well, Rao has entered the desert, so we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on our water. We've got an oasis over here that we can send a party out to. Let's go ahead and we've got this completed. Let's get our Onbu cache. There we go. And we'll put up our... Where's our kitchen? There we go. Let's get our kitchen up. Oh, how about right there for now? And that will let us finally get some food for our Onbu. Let's get that in there. And once they make some of these mushroom balls, we can send it by Trebuchet. We just have to actually get them made first. So it looks like 12 hours. Hopefully, Onbu is okay with that. What is this? Idle work. Okay. Can I... There's something for him to eat. Is there anything that doesn't need resources? No, looks like I have to figure out where to get these rations from, because they are everywhere. Come on, Onbu, just a little more and you can stop and eat. I think that gives him about 50% of his hunger taken care of. Let's go ahead and... Oh, let's do this first. Let's get the dung collector, because that will definitely help out. There we go. Onbu's eating. Wonderful. Good job, Rao. And now we've got one of those. Once he's done eating, we will go ahead and... Oh, you could just launch him mushrooms if you wanted to. Let's do mushroom ball. There we go. And... gonna eat it. There we go. Good catch. Now we're back down. Hopefully... Yes, 31. We could even still feed him again if we wanted to. If it will let us. Ready. Alright, there we go. There's our onbuologist. They're almost done with... Did I get storage, berry gather? I thought I got... dung collector. Okay, well, we'll put you at the back here. There you go. Just what we always wanted. Why are you so unhappy? There's no food. If I go to corn and I switch you to corn and I could do grilled tomato, but I need... What is all this? Water. Okay. Am I that full on water? Good grief. Okay. Well, we've got a bit of a riot going on, so we'll deal with that hopefully sooner rather than later. Let's do building upgrades. We'll get a couple of upgrades here. They didn't like going through the desert. Yeah, they're not feeling great, which is understandable. I mean, the desert kind of sucks. We're almost out of it though, so once we get this built, I'm hoping that we can unload all this water. And once we unload all that water, we can switch to corn and actually eat the corn. Let's see if we can clear out more of this over here. There we go. Are you guys... You're still locked. We don't have tomatoes at the moment. Let's unlock you and do the berry muesli there. That should be just fine. These guys are both gonna have nothing to do because it dries up usually. Well, those aren't dry, so maybe they just used them all. All right, this, yes, I know that one is out. This one, are we out of mushrooms? Is that what's going on here? Let's get people in here just so we always have something there. Our research coming fast again. Let's go with herbalist. Yep. We'll work on maybe some of this downstream stuff before we start getting into the farther stuff. While we can, we've got corn growing again. Can I put another one here? Yes. Yes, I can. We're going to move you down to here. We're going to pull you down to here. And then once this is cleared out, we'll put more crops down there. Food is not great, though. We've got plenty of clay. How's all the things to have? Do we have mushrooms? Yes, I know. They're very unhappy with me, so that's because they have no food, and I would be unhappy with me too if I had no food. Let's just go all the way across here, and we're not planting beets, we're doing tomatoes. There we go. We're almost done with the research there. They moved off all of the water, which is fine. We should have plenty of that. Compost heap, so that we can actually make compost. There we go. We'll get started on that. How's the mushrooms over here? They're okay. Where's our water at? We have 689 water. We walked all the way through the desert, and somehow we have more water than when we started. I don't know how that works, but you know what? I will take what we can get. Let's get all of them in here. There we go. Anybody... Yep, still working on that. Are you out of mushrooms? No, you're out of storage. Okay. Let's storage Onbu cache. That's what we need. Let's get cash in there. That will let us store stuff for the Onbu. Rao could use just a little bit of storage here and there. I mean, he's a big guy. You'd think he'd have quite a bit to store when he's around. We've got all of our mushrooms in. Okay, well, starting to run low on rocks. I'm thinking at some point we need to get the upgrade for that. Okay, what are you? So, is everybody hungry? Yeah, everybody's hungry. That's the problem. We'll see what we can do here, maybe to quell the hunger. There's not much here in the way of that. Let's... Well, hopefully the corn is okay. We've got berry muesli, we've got bolina. Can we do tomatoes here, hopefully? Beet soup. Grilled tomatoes. That's what we'll do. We'll get all the tomatoes. All right, the hunger is starting to go down. Good. I'm not bringing on more people. They can wait. They can definitely wait. Good, good. Well, needs are up at 3. I'm not sure how to get that down unless it's just the number of villagers that we happen to have. 8, happiness 8. Okay. Do I need any more villagers? Not really at the moment. I just need resources is what I need. This is done. Let's move you up here. And then what do we need? We need mushrooms for this compost heap. But it's going to be tough because they're going to be trying to fill up. Well, they've got mushroom balls taken care of. This is good. We've got slabs taken care of. Food is coming in. We have one pantry. How is the pantry doing? I feel like we need more. I would hate to take this out, but that's gonna have to be what it is. Oh, iron ore, iron ore. I got to get the iron ore. Okay. Unlock you. Send you. Anybody else? There's iron ore, but I don't have the... There's another one. Okay. Well, we'll have him lay down in this field, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get them all taken care of. We can turn our clay back on. That one doesn't have any clay yet, though, so I'm not that worried about it. What's still you? Oh, he changed. Tomato, it's fine, so we'll leave tomatoes on. We'll turn these back on so that we have water. There we go. This, I don't think I need. Nope, we don't need any of those. So let's make sure we've got at least one of everything that we can build. Herbalist, there we go. We'll do the herbalist. Where should I do? Where's a good place for an herbalist? How about down here? Right next to the antenna. There we go. Then we can start with the herbs. We have, well, we don't have plenty of people. Are you okay? Have that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. We can do that. Ending a party. Yep. There we go. Ooh, small spore cloud. We better be careful of that. Let's grab a couple more people and hope we don't overexert ourselves on this. There we go. What are we... We just need mushrooms. Somehow we keep just mistiming this really badly. We have mushroom balls, though, so let's go ahead and turn that off for now. Don't know what else they can make here. Probably some other Onbu-related things, but that's okay. Does he need food? You know what? We'll go ahead and feed him one. mushroom ball. Hopefully now. There's only a way you could tell him, just save this for the research. Don't do anything else. Just save it for the research. Where? Okay, you guys are done there. Move on down here and grab some rocks. You guys are done. Let's send a party here. And can I tell you to go south? Will you go? Yes! I would much rather at this point head through the desert than head through the ocean. The ocean is the newest biome, and it could be exciting, but we don't quite have the stuff to do that. Let's tell you what, we've got a upgraded antenna. We have our herbs in. There we go. Let's get those in. We've got new farms, new stuff here. We can talk to Rao, and we've even got a dung collector yeah. But I think that's going to do it for this time. So as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time.